Yes, I understand if there might have been lingering issues prior, but to my understanding, Wade was in Haiti while they were rehearsing for this virtual show. He wasn't there for the 4 weeks I rehearsed. Wade was not present because he was in Haiti. Due to the pandemic, he was unable to travel. But now we have about 4 or 5 days before the show. The band finally gets you here in the States so that you can attend rehearsals because no matter what goes on in the background, you are still a part of the band. You still have a job to do. You still have to execute whatever it is you are hired to do, which is sing and be a part of a team. You attend rehearsal with a bottle of Courvoisier in your hand, halfway drunk. Everyone that's there, I mean, I'm not even going to speak for the band. I'm going to speak for the background vocalists that are not members, but were hired to do a job and to be there on time and to take their gas and go up and down and be at your rehearsal at a time that's given to be there so that we can rehearse the music that you guys wanted to perform. You show up to rehearsal 2.5 hours late, okay? You show up to rehearsal with your half empty Courvoisier bottle, already saucy when you arrive. Everyone is on their feet, rehearsing, practicing the music. When you walked in, you did not show any animosity, nor there was tension, that there were any lingering issues prior to him arriving to the first and probably the only rehearsal before the show. You sat down with your head down while everyone is playing the music, while everyone is learning dance steps, where everyone, the choreographer is actually pulling your arm, speaking of Wood, pulling Wood's arm to tell him, please stand and participate and learn the dance steps. And you did not attempt to get up or stand up or to participate. You stayed sitting on a speaker with your head facing down while we are all standing up and dancing and rehearsing dance steps and rehearsing the music. And then you take your microphone, unplug it, and walk out of rehearsal in the middle of a song with no explanation. I'm sorry, but that looks like unprofessionalism. I'm sorry, but that is your band that you have to worry about, that you need to look good for a virtual show that you're going to perform in. You complained that you didn't know what they practiced. Obviously, you wouldn't know because you weren't present. But the 4 or 5 days that you were, you should have showed interest and you should have participated, which you did not. You came in drunk, and then after there was an altercation, there was a broil out that happened where he exited and said, "You know what? I'm not here no more, guys." Everybody chased him outside and tried to talk to him and try to calm the situation. Everything was calm, and then you promised and said or mentioned to whoever else that yes, I will be present at the next rehearsals. And you did not show up to at least the last two rehearsals, and then you show up at the day of recording like, I'm God, I'm Jesus, and here we go, give me my spotlight. And you have yet to practice with the rest of the band on what is going to be done on the show. So I'm sorry to say this, but he is a very unprofessional. He acted as if everything revolved around him when he arrived 2.5, 3 hours late, or drunk and drunk at that. So I don't know what it is, attitude, nothing that I need to wait and see. This is there's if there is anything lingering, I guess this was the last straw for zengle. And also during the recording, on the day of recording, on the day of the show, production teams are there. There are other professionals there that are hired to do a job to capture your performance. You get on stage and you want to make a comment as if you have the right to, as if, oh, well, we can't do this song because I didn't repeat Mbappe de la Venue. But you were not at practice when you had the chance to be. So he was addressed. Kenny, the drummer, addressed him and said, what do you mean, bro? What do you mean this makes no sense? You were not rehearsal, bro. You were not rehearsal, which is Kenny is speaking facts. What did Wid do? He got mad because somebody was spitting facts to him. He got mad and he turned off his mic on the stage in front of all the other production crew that's there watching, talking about, oh, well, then, babla, babla, bab chante, and he got off the stage and left. What do you think they're going to do? Go chase him while there's a show going on? No. You're unprofessional, and quite frankly, sorry, excuse my language, you acted like a little bitch. Because they confronted you and told you the facts. They said, listen, bro, you don't know the music like that, or know not what to do because you weren't at rehearsal. But this is not music that he doesn't know. Wid has been in the band for how long? He knows the music. You could still participate and be a team player. But no, he's a diva. He needed the spotlight on him. It has to revolve around him. I have yet to have seen this attitude from Emanates the whole time that I was with rehearsing with these guys for the past 4 weeks. I have yet to see this diva attitude through Emanates. He was very team playerish. He went with the flow. He respected the maestro when the maestro was talking, because there was one moment that pissed me off during a rehearsal when Brutus was begging for the band's attention. Everybody shut their mouth but Wid. Actually, Wid turned his back on Brutus and continued to talk to someone else. So I'm